Yo, what is up, Namikaze Squad? It's your boy Namikaze King here, and today I'm proud to present you my intro, and I'll have an outro at the end of this video. So, yeah, let's get into this video. More about Minato Uchiha after the Kibi attack and taken by his cousin Shushui. Naruto's raised and trained by Shushui with the help of Kakashi, and Naruto will have to face his darkness of being a Jinchuriki, so he does have both. So let's get into this. Nephew, come over here and come meet Naruto, Minato said excitedly and happy at the sight of his newborn son. Shishui didn't need to be told twice as he quickly walked over there to see his newborn cousin. Shishui smiled as he saw Naruto. He didn't notice that Naruto had jet black hair with a slight tone of red fury that shrieked through like his mother, Kushina Uzumaki. Like every Uchiha, Naruto had black eyes, but it seemed blacker than any ever seen. He's a one of a kind, Uncle, Shisui exclaimed with the joy of seeing Naruto. Resembles so much of the Minato, the fourth Hokage, with his touchings of Kushina. No Uchiha shared the same kind of look as Naruto, as none shared both Uchiha and Uzumaki blood, nor did any have whisker marks on their cheeks. Naruto definitely fit Shushui's statement. He's surely one of a kind. That he is, Minato said with pride. He turned to Kushina. Here you go, my love, he said as he leaned over and handed their son to her hold. Kushina was exhausting from just have given birth to Naruto, but holding her son brought a newfound energy as her expression changed to joy. She held him close, looked onto Naruto while Minato hugged her and hugged her as well. Hey, hello there, Naru. It's your mother talking to you, she said with a smile and sang a song tone. It was obvious that she was tired, but she wanted to be with her son. Outweighed that feeling. Minato was smiling wider than ever before. Shishui, come for a photo. You should be in it, he said with waving gestures for his new nephew to come. Shishui's parents had died in the war when he was 5. Minato took after him as they were the only ones left of their family. Neutrally, they developed a strong bond like father, like son. Minato expressed that he wanted Shishui in the family photo, showed him that he still held their bond even though he had his own true son has been born. It would be a lie if Shishui said he hadn't been worried that with Narutoverse he'll be pushed away and forgotten in a sense. Those worries were now cast out in that place because happiness and belong. He quickly took his pace within the middle of them. Kushina holding Naruto with Minato's left arm around her and his right hand on Shushui's right shoulder, all having large smiles, the exception of the half sleeping Naruto. Uncle, I can't wait for him to get bigger. So many things we could do. Shishui said excitedly for the possibilities and the future with them all. Yes, but don't be so quick to look ahead. Enjoy the moment. Don't take anything for granted and consider a moment insignificant. I don't know how to say that. In turn for another. Never know when it'll be gone. Maybe you wish you to return, but at that point you would be wouldn't be able, Minato said. Yeah, I guess you're right about that. Still, though, as much as he adored as a baby, it'll be so much more fun when he gets bigger. Shishui said while wiggling his index finger around the hands of Naruto, who was trying to catch it. Minato, I like some rest. Take Naruto, Kushina said with a yawn after finishing her tiredness caught, uh, caught up to her. They were in a hideout surrounded by the seals and Ambu. She was in a bed, but nowhere near as comfortable as theirs at home. But but it would have to do. After all the seals that hold Kabili weekends during the childbirth, precautions had to be made. The only people present, along with the third, knew of where this was taking place outside the village. The third Hokage was Minato's advisor and friend. His wife, the lead doctor during the procedure, and that is also how the third Hokage knew. If the Kabuli were to escape, everyone knew that no one man can defeat it. The seals surrounding it, the hideout, and within the room were designed to hopefully hold the Kabuli as well, consist and drain its chakra. It would be in a weakened state upon re-entering the physical world, so by constantly draining chakra from it, they hope that it could never regain its power or recharge and potentially can reseal it with another host if they were unable to reseal it within Kashina for whatever reason. Although with a force as the Kabuli, the most powerful tail beast, everything was speculation in regards to if they could truly hold back. The only man that had the power to truly hold back was the Shoden Hokage. Madara doesn't really count as he could truly hold his own. It's true that he could use genjutsu from his Sharingan to manipulate it or even control the Kabui, but that wouldn't last. Hashirama could imprison the Kabui with his wood style techniques, and that would, in the sense, be the end of that problem. He could do it to every tail beast at once. However, it never been his intent and never sought them to control them. Minato being present also gave the opportunity for him to release the Kabuli if he used his Sharingan to be by enough time for everyone to escape. He could teleport Kushina, Naruto, Shisui, and himself to back to the village. His Sharingan wasn't strong as Madara's, and currently no Uchiha had the Sharingan that could truly hold the Kabuli. Only two people the that had the potential to freeze it for a time, but they themselves went still as well. Minato and they were Minato and Fugaku. Fugaku could control it for a short due a time during because of his Menkekyo Sharingan, but that would drain him nearly out of all his chakra, and it would be more or less be a death wish. Shishui showed great potential and is held as the current one of the strongest Uchiha. He unlocked his Menkekyo just 3 years ago at the age of 7, the youngest to ever unlock it, and not only, but he is really gifted ninja point in the terms of his ability. His true master of the Shunshine technique as only ninja that can use it effectively in a battle. On top of that, he's master of the fire technique as he could do most with single hand signs, and his true mastery in Genjutsu is currently second to none. Minato hasn't unlocked his Mangekyo, and also he doesn't use his Sharingan nearly as much as any Uchiha. He sees it as a tool to be used, but not depend on. Generally, the Uchiha, upon unlocking the Sharingan, and use it every chance they get in every battle. That leads to some being entirely dependent on the abilities granted by the Sharingan, and what was once a tool to become a crutch. Minato was to gladly took Naruto from Kushina as he rested and on her and gave her a kiss on the forehead. He looked over to Shushui when they both felt a odd presence from someone that wasn't supposed to be here. Who are you? What are you doing here? Minato stated with a glare to the masked man. He had a orange suit and wore a large coat that hugged baggy and the hood was up. The only thing that could tell he had was very malicious intent. Given that he was here, it was safe to bet the wouldn't respond as they was most likely dead or in incapacitation. Alright, this is where I'm gonna leave it off here. This was a short video, but I just wanna like kinda leave it in. I wanna see if y'all like this video. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.
Set my clock.